Hi fellow crafters, this is Sheila with Creative Swan coming to you with another project that I've just completed. It is a very large explosion box, 6x6, and actually the tutorial that I took it from was Rena Meyer's here on YouTube, and I just tweaked it to fit me. So to get into the project, I created this box for a friend who is not a scrapbooker or a crafter, but who likes things homemade. And I'm going to show you this box as much as I can because I'm in my craft space, which is a very tiny closet. And if you would like to see how I organize my very tiny craft room closet, I will be happy to do a video on it. But getting into the explosion box is 6x6 or 6 1/4 by 6 1/4, I'm sorry. And the paper stack that I use is from DCWV's. It's the Midnight Berry Stack, which is an older paper collection. What I decided to do for the rest of the year is to use up things that were in my stash that are older collections instead of getting into new ones. So these stacks that I'm using have been used in other projects, and I wanted to just complete them and move on to something different. So again, the explosion box is 6 1/4 by 6 1/4. The paper stack is the Midnight Berry Stack, and on top here I've used one of Tim Holtz's doorknob pulls as the opening of my box. Now getting into the album, it holds 72 pictures. It also have a few of her favorite scriptures. Scriptures that inspire us that we love, but a few of her favorite scriptures. I'm not going to read them all, but they are incorporated into the album. Opening the box, and here is the smaller box here. I love the collection. I love the paper and that's in here because you see a lot of foil papers in this collection, a lot of fuchsias, and it has that earth tone looks. It reminds me a lot of autumn. So getting into the mini here, the first one you see is the scripture taken from Psalms 37:29. It says, "The righteous will possess the earth and they will live forever on it." So in the smaller box here, which I may not be able to open all of it so you can see, I'll move it down. Sorry for the glare. On this side of the album, which is the top part of it, it opens like this. And they have a lot of magnetic closures. Like that. And she has lots of area for photos. Okay, closes. Closes. And this part is a nice area for a photo. Over here, it has a gatefold, and I use some ribbon from my stash. Nice place for a photo, and she can do journaling. Here, same, plain here, a nice area for a photo. And I'm not going to open this one, but it's the same as this side here, gatefold. Okay, for the top half, another scripture. Nice. These are from the paper collection, so she can do journaling, and she can also put photos on the back. And I made a little pocket here. Okay, here is a waterfall. Plenty of areas for photos. And I distressed this album using the Tim Holtz Distress Ink Ground Espresso magnetic closure. And on the back here, I used some ribbon for my stash and 2 more tags. On this side, nice area for a photo, and it opens up. Nice place for photos. And some more ribbon or lace from my stash, which is elastic, and I made a little booklet. here, and the bigger pocket is a magnetic closure, and I made a gatefold there and has a pull tag. I didn't put any embellishments in this because, like I said, she's not a crafter, but she does like things homemade, and I thought she will really enjoy this album. More lace from or ribbon from my stash, and she can put photos or do some journaling here, and a nice area for photo there. The bottom. On here, you already seen that part that opens up. You've seen that area. Again, this copies that side over there. Another scripture. And some more emblems from the collection, and she can put pictures. And a nice pocket. I love this collection. It has a lot of gold in it and a lot of fuchsia, hot pinks. It's really pretty paper. And again, on this, more ribbon there. 2 places for photo. And that goes there. And on this side, another waterfall. Magnetic closure. On this side here, you already saw that one and that one. This opens up, which mirrors that side. Here, another book, more lace, and another booklet. And on this side, again, it opens up. Nice place for photo, and also some journaling. And again, another pull-out tag. I know I went through this album very quickly, but hopefully, like I said, it's very plain. I didn't put in any embellishments in it because I think the paper speaks for itself, and she's not a scrapbooker, but I think she will enjoy getting this album because I enjoy making it. Okay. So again, I'll tie that later. This is the album, and it closes up. And this is the box, the side of the box. I really love this paper. I love how it turned out, and hopefully she'll enjoy it. Hopefully you enjoy seeing this project completed. Again, this is Sheila with Creative Swan, and I enjoyed. I know I went through it a little fast. On the top of the album, I didn't get a chance to talk about the lid. I did glossy accent around the flowers just to highlight some of the flowers on the lid, and as you can see, it's very plain, but I enjoyed putting this album together. Hopefully she'll enjoy it. Please feel free to leave any comments. I know they'll be stopping that pretty soon, but feel free to private message me. I do custom orders, but I will also be back to share another project with you that I've completed. So this is Sheila with Creative Swan. Thank you. Bye, fellow crafters.